The birth of a hero. 3 years after his birth, Rizal's mother, Teodora Alonzo, taught him the alphabet. His mother also taught him to read and say haltingly the humble prayers which he raised fervently to God. His uncle Jose Alberto, the youngest brother of Doña Teodora, gave wise direction in the regular studies of Rizal and also influenced him to travel and explore around the world. Uncle Manuel, a man of athletic build, developed the physique of Jose Rizal, who was sickly and frail. Leon Monroy teaches him Latin. Two years after, Jose Rizal is now 5 years old. Without any assistance from others, he began to draw with his pencil and mold in wax or clay any object. He is also good in playing magic tricks and skills in manipulating puppets. One day, when he was 6 years old, his sisters laughed at him spending so much time making those images rather than participating in their games. He kept silent as they laughed with childish glee. But as they were departing, he told them, "All right, laugh at me now. When I die, people will make monuments and images of me." One incident which Jose tells of his childhood reveals his inmost soul. The story of the moth. Jose Rizal was 9 years old when Don Francisco sent him to Binyan to continue his studies. He heard Mass at 4 a.m. if there was one that early, or studied his lesson at that hour and went to Mass afterwards. Returning home, he ate a plate of fries and 2 dried sardines. His first injustice was when his mother accused together with her brother, Jose Alberto, as accomplices in an attempt to poison her brother's wife. His second injustice was the execution of the Gomborza. Jose Rizal was 11 years old, and it was his first day and first year in Ateneo Municipal. During this time, he met his first love, Segunda Katigbak, which is engaged to Manuel Luz. Then he found Leonor Rivera, which has been in a relationship for 11 years. Rizal first traveled abroad and studied medicine in Spain and his secret mission. He went to Barcelona, Madrid, and had his apprenticeship in Paris, Heidelberg, and Berlin, where he wrote his first novel, Noli Me Tangere. Rizal's second trip, Hong Kong, Macau, Japan, USA, London, Paris, Belgium, Brussels, Madrid, Biarritz, Belgium, where he wrote his second novel, El Filibusterismo. Upon his return to the Philippines in 1892, he was arrested by the Spanish government for being a subversive and for his reported involvement in the rebellion. He was then exiled to the island of the Dapitan in the southernmost island group of the Philippines, Mindanao. After a show trial, Rizal was convicted of sedition and sentenced to death by firing squad. Rizal's public execution was carried out in Manila on December 30, 1896, where he was 35 years old. His execution created more opposition to Spanish rule. The women of Jose Rizal. Segunda Katigbak, Miss L, Leonor Valenzuela, Leonor Rivera, Jose San, Gertrude Beckett, Nellie Boosted, Suzanne Jacoby, and Josephine Bracken.